also deserves the credit are each of you, the legislators in this room. Last year, you passed and I signed a budget we balanced without raising taxes or fees, despite a revenue shortfall of nearly $4 billion. We did this by making government lean and effective. Thank each of you for displaying this unprecedented courage and commitment. The steps we've taken in the last year have made a positive difference in the lives of working Floridians. We need to continue, though, to cut red tape, lower taxes, and bring growth to Florida. In addition to jobs growing, just 3 weeks ago, the U.S. Census Bureau announced that despite a record low growth rate on the national level, Florida grew by more than 250,000 people in a 15-month period. That's amazing. This makes us the third fastest growing state in the country and puts us within reach past the state of New York in population. This is a clear sign that the promise of Florida still burns bright. And I should add, to all of our friends in New York, come on down. Our temperature outdoors is about twice as high as yours, and your tax burden per citizen is about twice as high as ours. That's a good number. Think about it. The state of New York, which has about the same population as Florida does, has a budget roughly twice as large as ours. So on top, when I call these companies, they say, what's the expenditure? And then I ask, what's your taxes? How much do you have to pay last year? You have to pay dramatically less. So you, the legislature, all need to be commended for years of tough decisions, balancing our budget, and delivering quality services in education and infrastructure for our citizens at half the price New Yorkers pay. Half the price. And for those of us already in Florida, what do these numbers tell us? They tell us the journey ahead is long and will continue to test us. As a people, the decisions we make in the next few months will determine whether we continue to create a business climate that will produce jobs and opportunities for Floridians, whether we fully recapture the spirit of human potential that is the core of what it means to be a Floridian. I'm absolutely convinced that we will. My friends, the state of our state will continue to improve. And what are those decisions we need to make to ensure that these things happen? There are many. So I'd like to focus on what I believe are the 3 most important jobs I have as your governor. 1, ensuring that Floridians are able to gain employment. 2, securing the right of every Floridian to a quality education. And 3, keep the cost of living low, so that the families and businesses that are in our state can continue to prosper and grow. And the ones that aren't here know they have to get there as soon as they can. When it comes to jobs, it's important to remind ourselves that private businesses create enduring jobs, not government. What government gives to one person necessarily had to be taken from the pocket of somebody else. There's something arrogant and overreaching in thinking we have the superior wisdom to micromanage an economy. Having spent decades in business, and now 1 year in government, I'm convinced more than ever that with few exceptions, the best thing government can do is to create a level playing field and then get out of the way. But if we put Florida companies in the position outcompete companies in any other state, in any other country, what happens? Jobs are going to grow like crazy. Now, as we all know, small businesses create most of the jobs in Florida. I know this from my own experience. I started in the business when I bought a single donut shop so my mom could have a job. Before long, we had 2 donut shops and we had more employees. 2 resources were absolutely critical in allowing me, or any small business, to grow and create these jobs. Capital and time. Every donut I sold gave me more capital to hire more people and buy more equipment. By the way, if you own a donut shop, you don't have to worry about all your employees eating the donuts. After the second day, it's too hard. But we always told them they could have as many donuts as they wanted. After the second day, they didn't need any. After we sold out, I love donuts. So I'm back to eating donuts. So, but everything that I spent focused on the business resulted in growth and more jobs. So we have somebody in the gallery today who also knows something about the potential of job creation in donut shops. Rachel Lottie came to the United States 12 years ago from the Philippines. And she's owned, right from Tampa, she's owned Nicola's Donuts in Tampa for the past year. So Rachel hosted me my first Let's Get birthday, and I told her I would not be the best at making donuts, but I know how to sell them. And it worked out. We sold out 240 dozen donuts. We started, I think, at 6 o'clock. They were all gone by 8:30. So Nicola's been in business for 30 years. They have 2 locations. They've been voted best donuts in Tampa by the Tampa Tribune, and one of the 24 best donuts in America by Travel Nation magazine. They recently had cupcakes, and my mom came down, and now they know how to sell a great apple fruit. So Rachel and her husband